Big news from the world of the Last of Us TV series. Neil Druckmann, the visionary behind the Last of Us franchise, has just dropped a bombshell. He's stepping away from the HBO series ahead of season 3. That's right, the creative force who co-created the hit PlayStation game and helped bring it to life on screen is transitioning his focus. But what does this mean for the future of the show? Let's dive into all the details, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your fellow Last of Us fans. Leave us a comment below. How do you feel about this shocking move? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Neil Druckmann took to social media to announce that he would be stepping away from his day-to-day role on the HBO series. His decision, which was shared through an Instagram post on the official Naughty Dog account, has sent shockwaves through the Last of Us fanbase. He said in his statement, "I've made the difficult decision to step away from my creative involvement in The Last of Us on HBO. He went on to explain that with Season 2 now complete and no major work on Season 3 yet underway, he felt this was the right time to focus on his next big project at Naughty Dog, the studio he heads, his upcoming venture, a new video game titled Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. Not only is he focusing on directing and writing this game, but he's also stepping up his role as studio head and head of creative at Naughty Dog. So yeah, he's got his hands full. But it doesn't end there. Halley Gross, who co-wrote The Last of Us Part 2 and worked as an executive producer and writer on the series, also announced she's leaving the show. In her own statement on Instagram, she revealed her decision to take a step back from her day-to-day duties on The Last of Us at HBO. But like Druckmann, she expressed her gratitude for the experience, calling it life-changing. Gross reflected on the stories the show told about love, loss, and survival in a post-apocalyptic world, noting that the themes of humanity in the show were what made The Last of Us so special to her. She's excited about new projects coming up, but for now, she's focused on what's next in her career. This is a big shakeup for the series, and The Last of Us fans are left wondering what's next for the show. Druckmann and Gross may be stepping away from their daily involvement, but that doesn't mean they're completely out of the picture. Druckmann will remain credited as an executive producer on the series, so he'll still be involved in some capacity. And while he won't be directly overseeing the creative direction anymore, his influence on the franchise is undeniable. Craig Mazin, who has been working alongside Druckmann as co-creator and showrunner, spoke about this change and reassured fans. Mazin said, "It's been a creative dream to work with Neil and bring an adaptation of his brilliant work to life on HBO. While he focuses on his next game, I'll continue to work with our brilliant cast and crew to deliver the show our audience has come to expect." So, while the departure of two key figures is huge news, Mazin is confident that the series will continue to deliver what fans have come to love. Mazin, who created the critically acclaimed Chernobyl series, has made it clear that he'll be leading the charge going forward. Fans can rest easy knowing that The Last of Us has HBO's full backing. Season 1 of the show was an instant hit, receiving praise for its faithful adaptation of the video game and its strong performances, especially from Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey as Joel and Ellie. The show also earned 24 Primetime Emmy nominations, and Season 2 has already dropped earlier this year. With the show's immense popularity, HBO is committed to continuing the series with Season 3, which has already been greenlit. So even though Druckmann and Gross are stepping away from their day-to-day roles, the show is in good hands. So, with all this change happening behind the scenes, what does it mean for The Last of Us Season 3? Fans are understandably nervous about what these shifts in leadership could mean for the direction of the show. Will the show retain its emotional weight? Will it continue to be faithful to the source material? While it's hard to say for sure, there are a few things we do know. First, The Last of Us has always been about more than just the story. It's about the incredible characters, the performances, and the world building. With Mazin continuing to lead the way and the cast and crew still intact, it's likely that the heart of the show will remain the same. Secondly, the show is only getting more ambitious. Season 3 is expected to delve deeper into the world of The Last of Us Part 2, and the series has already proven that it can handle tough subject matter, character development, and heartbreaking moments.